Have you been thinking of writing a memoir or autobiography? Then this episode of Author Success Show is for you. Hey, this is Jyotsna Ramachandran, the founder and CEO of Happy Self Publishing. Welcome to this episode of Author Success Show. A lot of my clients tell me that their book is all about their life and their journey, which is amazing, right? Because it takes a lot of courage to just open up your heart and share your life struggles and ups and downs and the wins with others. It's not easy. But having said that, here is my warning to all of you who are thinking of writing a book based on your life. Unless you are a celebrity, nobody's going to buy that book. That is the problem that I see with first-time authors who want to write a memoir or autobiography. Now, there is a subtle difference between a memoir and an autobiography. An autobiography is when you're writing about your entire life, right from the time you were born till the present time. But a memoir is typically one episode from your life. You go back in time and pick one phase of your life and you talk about that. So, in both cases, you're actually talking about your life. Now, I recommend our authors to think about their book from the point of view of the reader. Now, when a reader looks at a potential next read on Amazon, they're going to ask themselves, what's in it for me? Now, if you are already a celebrity or somebody who comes on television every other day, then people who do not know you would still be interested in your life because you're a celebrity. But otherwise, they're going to ask themselves, what's in it for me? Why should I know the life story of somebody whom I've never met, whom I've never seen? Therefore, it is your job as an author to make sure that you share about your life. That is amazing, but make it all about the reader. Make it for the reader. So how do you do this? You need to repackage your memoir or autobiography into a self-help book. By doing that, you are taking the important learnings from your life, whatever experience you've had, and you are actually teaching that to your reader and telling them that, hey, I have also gone through this. This is exactly what I did to overcome that. So then what happens is, it's not just about I, me, myself, but it's about the reader. It's about how can somebody who's going through a similar journey can get some tips, inspiration, and action items from your book and implement it in their life. It makes the book actionable, implementable, something that people can immediately start using in their life for improving their life. So your question would be, should I just make it all about strategy? Like these are the 7 steps, these are the 5 pillars? No. I encourage authors to have a mix of strategy and story. Strategy is all for the left brain, story is all for the right brain. And your reader will appreciate if the book has a mix of both, right? It should give them enough tools and strategies and tips that they can act upon, but it should also feed their right brain. It should also be filled with your life stories, anecdotes, and stuff which will make the book an interesting read. So right now, if you've already written your book or if you have an outline, please do a quick check and see if it has a good balance of story and strategy. If it's only about strategy, it makes it really boring. It makes the book look like a manual. But if it's only the story, then it just feels like a novel. People are not going to take action after reading the book. They're not going to find out more about you. So if you're an author who also has a business related to the book, then you should have a balance of story plus strategy. So if you're planning to write a book about your life, it is great. But don't just make it about your life. Make it about the reader. Just repackage the book and make the reader feel that by reading this book, they can change something about their life. Make sure your title and subtitle reflect that so that people do not misunderstand your book to be an autobiography. I hope you found this episode of Author Success Show to be useful for planning your next book. If you have any questions, make sure you comment right below this episode. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel and podcast yet, please go ahead and do that so that you do not miss the notification when the next episode goes live. And the most important thing, I would like to see you in my next Author Success Bootcamp, which happens inside our Facebook group. Head over to happyselfpublishing.com/tribe, join our Facebook group called Happy Authors Tribe, and be a part of our next bootcamp. I'll see you in the next episode of Author Success Show. Until then, happy authoring.